Welcome back to Well, That's Interesting. This is on par for 2022 edition.
Oh, no. That can't mean anything good.
No.
Nope. Not one thing.
Not one thing. Today is In-Betweeni 081. Stone said to trap demon splits in two.
Oh, no. That's terrible.
Yes.
That's not good news at all.
Not really, no. And box of human heads stolen from truck.
I mean, what a story.
Yes.
Told in so few words.
It's almost like a haiku, but not quite.
I just know so much, yet not ever enough.
No.
I really want you to tell me more about that one, Jill.
I'll give you as much as I can, but it is a mystery.
Okay.
Yeah, today is a mystery. I'm Jill Chacha, and I am with just the super eager Marissa Riley.
That's me. I'm eager. I gotta know about these heads.
That's right.
Why did someone have them? And then why did someone steal them?
Yeah, that's right.
What happened?
So we've got Screaming a minute 14 in. That's a new record.
Yep. Gotta get it started off the wrong way.
If this is your first time listening, welcome to the flock.
Welcome.
Dr. Riley here comes in cold and learns everything in real time, just like you.
It's true. I had no idea what we were going to talk about, and now that I do, I'm kind of excited.
Right?
I love demons. I love decapitation. They're a couple of my favorite things.
Today's your day.
And today is, I think, my day. Yeah, let's do it.
It's a twofer. Yeah, my friends, I think we can agree that over the past several years, it's felt as though chaos is the norm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nearly every damn day we wake up, we check out Twitter or the news, and turns out while we were sleeping, some god-awful event has occurred, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, or two god-awful events.
That's right. Today, we have two more stories that will make you say, what the fuck, out loud to yourself, and that'll be a guarantee.
And I'll be saying it with you. We'll probably be saying it in, at the same time.
Yeah.
So it'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
You're not alone.
That's right. Shall we begin?
We shall.
All right. To do so, we need to travel back in time, just a hop, to several weeks ago, to the first week of March.
Okay. I vaguely remember.
Yes. And we're taking a wonderful stroll along the picture-perfect grounds surrounding the active volcanoes of Mount Nasu in Japan.
Oh, that sounds both beautiful and deadly.
Oh,
you know how I feel about volcanoes, especially when they're active volcanoes.
Super active.
Usually they're not active, but active,
Yeah, that's right.
They're always blowing up, especially the non-active ones. But to hear that one is active, I'm proud of whoever has embraced the word active.
These are very active volcanoes. Yeah, we'll get into it.
Great.
So where in the world is all of this? Don't worry, I've got you. Everyone, imagine the islands that make up the nation of Japan.
You got it.
And it kind of resembles a comma, right? A little bit?
Yes.
A little bit. Now point to the middle of the largest island.
You got it.
And voila, we're at Mount Nasu, which is about a 2.5-hour drive north of Tokyo.
Easy.
So easy.
Easy.
Now, Mount Nasu is actually a huge destination. It's perfect for hiking. There's a number of what's called onsen, or natural hot springs, that you can dabble in to cure whatever ails you.
I'm trying to think of anything I have it would cure. Does it cure?
You got tons of shit.
Anxiety or acne? Those are my two main problems. I'll look it up.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take a dip.
Yeah.
So it's also home to a very large volcanic rock called Seshoseki.
Nailed it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or, you guessed it, the Killing Stone.
Okay. That sounds, blunt.
Yes, very blunt.
To the point.
Yeah, legend has it, quite simply, if you touch it, you die.
Oh.
And as to how this random stone became known as the Seshoseki, well, we need to go on a little folklore journey.
Oh, I love a folklore journey.
That's right.
Oh, I fucking love some folklore. Give me that folklore.
You want it? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Dr. Marissa, I thought we could tag team, telling everyone out there the events which led up to the Killy Stone becoming the Killy Stone.
Can we please call it the Killy Stone for the rest of the podcast?
Why not? Now, of course, this story could be a podcast series in itself, but we're going to give it the old college try and summarize it, basically.
Sounds good.
Okay, Dr. Marissa, please take it away. This info is based on our sources at theguardian.com and, of course, Wikipedia.
Awesome. All right, let's get it started. Quote, the stone is believed to I'm going to start over again. The stone is believed to be the transformed corpse of Tamomonome, a beautiful woman who had been part of a secret plot hatched by a treacherous feudal warlord to kill Emperor Toba, who reigned from 1107 to 1123.
Yeah. There you go. You nailed it. Now, turns out this woman was possessed by a 9-tailed fox, or a kitsune, a demon spirit known for trickery and deception using disguises.
Oh my God, this demon is so many things.
That's right.
It's a 9-tailed fox kitsune demon.
That's right. Yeah.
Kitsune sounds like a brand. Okay, sorry.
Trademark. So the fox was to seduce and kill Emperor Toba. He survived, but he fell sick as a result.
Continuing the quote, the fox spirit was exposed and hunted by two mythological warriors. One of the warriors named Uranusuke,
nailed it,
killed the fox. According to IFLscience.com, quote, the spirit embedded itself into the the Achilles stone, as a last resort, which released a poisonous gas that killed anyone who touched it. End quote. So a lot of stuff happened, and essentially now it kills people.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Amazing.
Yeah. There you have it, folks. The legendary Killing Stone, said to house a demon.
Yes,
now,
the fox demon.
The fox demon.
To be specific.
Needless to say, lots of people flock to Mount Nasu to see it. It's a real-ass rock in a real-ass place, and there's real pictures of it.
Okay.
So, Dr. Marissa, would you like to see Seshoseki?
Oh, yeah.
Or at least what Seshoseki, or Seshoseki, I'm not really sure, but what it used to look like prior to the first week of March.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to show you a photo, and of course all photos we talk about today will be on our social media stuff, so please come on by and take a look at this rock.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Marissa.
Let's all look at a rock together.
Now, it's the rock in this photo that's tied with a rope around it.
Okay.
Perhaps for good measure. Yeah,
just in case anyone got confused. So I'm looking at kind of like a mountainside, a hillside, and there's a bunch of rocks, like big rocks, kind of tumbling down. They're not, actively tumbling down. They just have. And there's one rock that's just a little bit bigger than the others, and it's got a little rope tied around it, and I'm guessing that's the Killy Rock.
That is the Killy
Rock. In the foreground of the photo, there is a beautiful wooden sign that has some characters on it, and I'm guessing they say something about the Killy Rock.
That's right. That is the Killy Rock.
Yeah, we did it.
Now, Dr. Marissa, would you like to see what visitors to Mount Nasu saw on the morning of March 5th? Specifically, a visitor named Lillian who tweeted the following photo. Of course, I have the photo. Would you like to see what it looked like?
Of course. Oh, my gosh, yes.
Now, Lillian, you can find her on Twitter at Lily, Lily, 0727K. Now, what's the difference, Dr. Marissa, between the first photo and this photo?
Okay. It's broken!
Yes!
The Killy Rock has broken in half?
Yes.
What?
Yep.
Who did this? So are there two Killy? I mean, like, it is like, imagine a rock that broke in half. That is what this is.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle. The inside is kind of a different color. That doesn't matter. But are there two Killy rocks now? Did a human do this? Yeah. Did a demon do this? Mm-hmm. Did Earth do this? And none of this is real? I don't know.
Yeah. What's really upsetting for me is that it's the only broken rock.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's the only one the only rock broken in two is the one that supposedly traps a demon that causes havoc and kills people.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
A fox demon.
Yeah.
I wonder if the demon is free now. Yeah. And got out.
That's a good thought, because let's go back to Lillian for a minute.
Okay.
Needless to say, Lillian was shook. In her tweet, roughly translated from Japanese, quote, I came alone to Seshoseki, where the legend of the 9-tailed fox remains. The big rock in the middle wrapped around with a rope is just that. It was supposed to be. The rock was split in half and the rope was also detached. If it's a manga, that's a pattern that the seal is broken and it's possessed by the nine-tailed fox. And I feel like I've seen something that I shouldn't.
Oh my God, maybe it's possessing her now.
Oh man.
Oh no. I don't know what happened. I don't have any answers here. I'm worried.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not there. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine wanting to go see this rock. Maybe it's her first time. Maybe it's her multiple times.
Oh no.
You go there and it's like, I just saw something that shouldn't be seen.
Yep. That's terrible.
So what the fuck happened here? Was this done by a demon spirit? The demon spirit possessed by Tamama no Me? I think I got it. Tamama no Me.
Nailed it.
And has it been resurrected after almost 1,000 years? I mean, this tracks for 2022.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, let's get back to that legend for a minute. It ends with a Buddhist priest named Geno.
Okay.
Who stopped to take a rest near the stone and who was subsequently threatened by the spirit. Geno performed an exorcism and asked the spirit to leave, supposedly.
Okay.
Supposedly it agreed and swore never to haunt the stone again.
Okay.
Now, I say supposedly because people are super superstitious and don't believe that the exorcism worked. Oh. That's why they still flock to see the Kili stone.
To take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, could this be the demon? Could it be something else? Dr. Marissa, what's the scientific reasoning behind this disturbing scene?
Let's get into it. All right. From Jake Dunhill of IFLscience.com, quote, "It has been reported that the Killing Stone has split in two, likely as a result of natural erosion."
Exciting.
Wow. According to The Guardian, the volcanic rock had been observed forming cracks several years ago, likely allowing water in, which helped erode it from the inside, end quote. So basically what they're saying is, it was the demon. It was the demon. No, I'm kidding. It sounds like erosion. But,
yeah, I don't know.
it could be erosion and the demon.
It could be both. It could be tag teaming.
Two things can be true, is what my therapist always says. Two things can be true, you guys.
Now, if we scroll back and zoom in on that original photo, you can see a long crack, if that helps anyone calm their fears. Do you want to do that? Do you want to take a minute?
Let's double check.
Okay, so I'm going to scroll all the fucking way back.
Okay.
So I zoomed in and I kind of see a crack. You see it?
It's almost like an egg. Like it's got a little crack in it.
Yeah.
And
that could be it.
That could be it.
It
looks pretty close. That looks exactly it. Yeah. So we'll put both of these pictures on social, correct? Okay, so then you can look back and forth and be like, okay, it's not a demon.
Yeah.
But also it is.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So
900%.
Okay. So Masaharu Sagawara, head of a guide group run by volunteers, told local paper Yomiuri Shimbun that it was, quote, a shame that the stone split because it was such a symbol of the area, but they agreed with the researchers that it cracked naturally. So there's that person.
Yeah. Yes.
As to what will happen to the now two stones is up for debate. For real. Just to give you a sense of how important this killing rock is, another source, Shimotsuki Shimbun, says, amazing, says local and national governments are getting in on the decision.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm kind of into it. Yeah.
Some are fine with the stone naturally eroding. Some would like to see the Seishoseki restored to one piece with the demon sealed in. So
that, you know what? That's fair. It could be natural erosion, but just in case, I do think we should super glue it back together and make sure the proper figurehead representing spiritual concerns is there to bless it or something.
So exactly.
How
well done.
Politically correct. Bless probably went too far. Figurehead of spiritual concerns.
Shove that fucker back in.
Someone there should help. Someone get the super glue and I don't know how you glue a rock back together. Maybe like cement.
We're going to find a way.
We're going to do it. If y'all need help, we're lesbians.
That's right.
And I can make that joke.
That's right. We have tools.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I wish I could tell you what decision was made, but I don't have an update. If any member of the flock out there knows what they decided, are they leaving it in two? Are they going to DM us and contact us?
DM us.
So, we could put it back together for them.
We'll
Just
fly
hit us
over.
Up. Yeah, not a problem. As far as I know, the rock is still in two, but maybe that demon is enjoying a stroll around Mount Nasu just like everyone else.
Everyone needs a vacation.
That's right.
Including demons, I guess.
It did seem busy.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I guess we'll find out. After the break, has anyone seen a box of human heads?
No.
Okay.
No. Nope. I do like how I had to think. I was like, no, not in the last 10 years. No.
The last 10 years. Because there's one missing, and some medical researchers would like it back.
Yeah,
so
fair.
Stay tuned.
Please do.
Hello everyone, Stakuyi here.
And I'm Gabby.
And we are the hosts of History of Everything, a podcast which you can probably guess by the name is, it's about everything. Do you want to know why people thought potatoes were evil and would give you syphilis? Are you curious about all the stories of the terrible and stupid ways that people have kicked the bucket over the years? Do you want to hear tales about all of the different badasses of history and the lives that they had brought to life? Well, if so, then look no further. History of Everything is just the right podcast for you. It's available on Spotify, Pandora, and anywhere else that you get your podcast from. Join us for some fun and just see how weird and wacky history can be.
We're the All Creatures Podcast. Each week, Angie and I explore and share amazing details about the many animals we share our world with.
Plus, Chris and I are both PhD scientists and educators. So we do the deep dives in the scientific research and then come back and share what we learn in a fun and casual way. We also speak with other scientists, animal experts, activists, and many other conservation enthusiasts from all over the planet.
So you can find the All Creatures Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, Jill Chacha here from Well, That's Interesting, and I am absolutely thrilled to tell you about Spotify for podcasters. I use it, I love it, and it all started by downloading the free Spotify for Podcasters app, which has all the tools you need in one place to record and edit your masterpiece of a podcast. Spotify for Podcasters also distributes your show to all major platforms. So when you hit publish, your episodes will stream not only on Spotify, but I'm talking about the Apples, the Googles, Stitcher, Good Pods, the other ones. You get the idea. And you can monetize your podcast with no minimum listenership required. You could also set up monthly subscriptions and record ads just like this one. So what are you waiting for? Download Spotify for Podcasters today and start changing the world. Oh, and please, stay interesting. And we're back.
We are so back.
We're so back, and my friends, we're taking yet another delightful walk.
Oh,
yes, that's right.
I'm into it. Except it is this podcast, so I'm positive something scary is going to happen.
Oh, terrible. Absolutely
the
terrible.
Worst.
Mm-hmm. This time, we are in the good old US of A. So
oh, look at that.
we're getting super specific here. Our walk is actually along 23rd Avenue around 11 a.m. local time, right beside Denver, Colorado's own Central Park.
Oh.
That's right. Shout out to Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Now, when I say imagine a residential, family-friendly, dog-run, playground, sports field kind of park, this is it.
Oh, I love those parks.
Yeah, this classic American park. It's as classic as apple fucking pie, basically.
Amazing. It sounds lovely.
Yeah.
I just zeroed in on the fact that you said dog run.
Yes.
And I was like, I gotta go. This is one of my favorite pastimes is to watch a dog run for hours.
That's right. Creepily from the side.
Creepily. Specifically the small dog run because they have to be separated. It's the best.
It's really cute.
Watch wiener dogs just roll around. Mm-hmm. So fun.
So,
anyways, back to the pod.
So classic as apple fucking pie, so it should come as no surprise a bizarre, uncomfortable crime occurred here.
Of course.
That's right. Police told local station Fox 21 News a box truck that so happened to be parked along the avenue had been broken into.
Oh, okay.
Now, that's not uncommon at all.
No.
Suspects took a dolly, a standard cart that's like delivery folks use,
Right.
and one blue and white cardboard box, about 20 by 15 by 18 inches.
Okay, so this is a good size box.
It's a good box. Like
It's a good box.
if I saw that box, I'd be like, that's a good box.
That's yeah, same. I would like that box. I'd be like, oh,
I could
I could put something in there.
yeah, we're going to find out we can put a lot of shit in there.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
The Denver Post reports that the box was labeled, quote, exempt human specimen.
Great. Oh, wait, pause.
Yes.
Jill. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So we live in New York, and on the streets of New York, you see everything.
Yes.
Everything you want, everything you didn't want, and you get kind of nosy and you look at all the people put their furniture, people put like
All their secrets
all of their secrets just on the ground, and then it all disappears. And okay, Jill, if you saw a box that said, what did it say? Exempt human specimen, would you open it on the street? Would you open it?
I'd be tempted.
I would.
I'm not going to lie.
I would open it.
Yeah. I mean, it was supposedly a very attractive blue and white box, which may have attracted the suspect to take it.
And we've already talked about the size and how awesome that is.
Right.
Yeah, I would 100% pull like a tissue out of my bag to cover my fingers.
Right, or a receipt, an old
Or
receipt.
an old receipt, which I used to wipe my entire arm yesterday. And then I would delicately open the box and then take it from there.
That's actually a really good idea. This person didn't do that, and they should have.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was good advice, Doctor. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Professor Doctor, actually.
Professor Doctor. Now, it said exempt human specimen on one side, and Fox 21 noted that it also included the name of a company, Science Care.
That is so broad. That is, what?
Yeah. Now, I don't think exempt human specimen needs that much explaining. So, Dr. Marissa, please, why don't you tell us a little bit about Science Care?
Okay.
I gave it a Google, something the suspect maybe should have done, and I went to the About page. Dr. Marissa, what is Science Care?
Okay, well, first of all,
Yeah.
the longer I hear you say it, the more I think it's a cult. But I'm not getting the cult vibe yet. It just sounds like one because it's so broad.
Yeah.
Okay. Quote, founded in 2000, Science Care is the leading body donation authority in the world. And we all set the industry standard that families have come to trust. What?
I just said whoops.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Our commitment to the highest levels of safety and quality includes lobbying for responsible non-transplant tissue banking, meeting or exceeding all OSHA standards, and safe blood testing. Our accreditations and licenses include the American Association of Tissue Banks and the State of New York Health Department of Health. Each year, thousands of people choose to donate their body to science to change the world for all of us. Science Care whole body donors, whole body donors have
That's right, snout to tail.
Yep. One more time. Science Care whole body donors have accelerated medical research on many fronts, leading to new medical devices and safer, more effective treatments for patients. End quote. Yeah, if I saw a Science Care box on the street, I would really want to open it. But I think I would take a picture and send it to my friends first.
Yeah.
And then I would call the number.
There
and
you
be
go.
like, look,
Yeah, I found.
someone's former something
Yeah.
is on my block. Can you come get it before it starts to smell? It is almost summer.
There you go. And we have rats. So
And we have
want
rats.
it. We
And
want
they
it.
will belong. This will belong to the rats very soon. I'm not going to stop them.
So, yeah.
How morbid was that?
That was pretty awful.
That was pretty morbid. Listeners, I'm so sorry.
But that is something that could happen in New York.
Yeah.
We have to be real.
Yes.
And it's something that did happen in Colorado, kind of, almost.
Yes. Tell me more about the Colorado situation.
So, my friends, somebody stole a box from the world's leading authority in body donation, perhaps unknowingly. Or maybe very knowingly.
Yeah.
We're not sure.
No.
I mean, but what we do know is that this suspect is now the owner of several human heads.
Oh, it's just... But also, like, who leaves a box of human heads?
It was in the van.
It was in the van.
Yeah.
Someone got fired still.
I mean, it's a rough look. It's rough.
This is a tough look for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the investigation is still ongoing as I wrote these notes. So police are, of course, holding some details close to the chest. No pun intended. They didn't want to say how many heads were taken, nor where the truck was going. But Isaac Fields, who moved to the area 3 years ago and walks his dog in that park every day, told Fox 21 News, quote, "My wife actually does PhD research at the nearby University of Colorado on Anschutz.
Yeah, it looks like another word, but I
couldn't
say it. I was like, oh, wow.
That's why I did a double take.
Yep.
So cadavers are definitely utilized in certain situations, and I'm assuming that was probably the case.
Yeah.
End quote. So, was this an incident of petty theft gone totally wrong, or a local with a really disturbing fetish? I guess that's something else 2022 will reveal.
Yeah, I mean, on the bright side, this individual didn't kill anyone that we know of.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, I take that back. This individual definitely could have killed someone. He didn't kill those people. I don't know. Why am I trying to make this right?
So you're a doctor, not a detective, is what I'm saying.
I'm not a detective yet.
That's okay.
It's a few episodes away. But
That's true.
yeah.
You're almost there.
I'm almost there. I think this situation is hilarious, and I feel bad for anyone involved.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. In the meantime, I know what you're asking. I know what you're thinking. Has something like this happened before? And have those cases been solved?
Yeah.
Say it with me now. Of course it has.
Of course it has.
Join me, will you? Back in 2018, surprisingly not in the state of Florida, but in the world's Florida, Russia.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, Dr. Marissa, why don't you do us the honors and tell us where exactly we are and what exactly was found? Heads up, this has a lot of Russian names in it, and I'm sorry in advance. 'Cause I gave you a lot of Japanese ones before, and that was rough. I know.
No, do not worry. I will stumble through these names, and I mean no disrespect to anyone. I am just borderline dyslexic. Okay. Let's get started. All right. From George Dvorsky, nailed it, of Gizmodo.com, quote, a bag containing no less than 54 severed heads.
Hands.
I can read. 54 severed hands. As reported in the Siberian Times, the bag of hands was discovered on an island in the Amur River near Khabarovsk, a city of 590,000 in southeastern Russia, close to the Chinese border. The island is the Beshenaya channel of the Amur River, a popular fishing destination for Khabarovsk residents. End quote.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're fluent in Russian.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yes. What
Yeah.
did I just say? Okay, so the bag of 54 hands, great, was discovered in this area, in this river area where not a lot of people live. And yeah.
Yeah, it's just a popular fishing place. It was probably discovered by two fishermen who just wanted to catch some goddamn fish. Instead, they found 54 severed hands.
The next best thing.
That's right. Now, my friends, they found 27 pairs of hands, just 19 miles from the border. And yeah, that looks and sounds sketchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Investigators, get this, they managed to lift fingerprints from one of the hands.
Okay.
And just like with the other case, no further details were provided at the time.
Okay.
There is a photo, however.
Oh, no.
Dr. Marissa, would you like to see 54 hands in the snow?
Yeah, I kind of do. Is that bad?
I mean, you want to open a box with an old receipt, so I can see you wanting to see this photo.
Oh, yeah. And I'm also the co-host of Well, That's Interesting.
That's right.
So,
and I wrote at least 10 pages on this, so yeah, it's clear I want to see it too.
yeah,
so.
let's look at it.
Okay, doctor, please tell us what you see in this photo, which will, of course, be on our social media stuff, so please come on by. Oh, this is part of your detective test. Do you see any pattern with the hands? Okay, so that's my question to you.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so, I mean, I don't know what to say. These are pairs of hands lying on the snow. They're organized. Mm-hmm. A lot of them are pairs, like thumbs facing each other on the ground. Are some of them not pairs?
It was 27 pairs, so yeah.
Okay,
they're
so
all paired.
they're all paired. Okay, because some of them don't look quite like they match.
Yeah, I think it's different levels of decay.
Yeah. A lot of them look white. Mm-hmm. Some of them look like they have some melanin in their skin. I'm not sure what race. They all look very cold.
Yeah, I would also note that they're all cut off at the same point.
Oh.
Look at that, right? Yes.
Are their fingertips cut off?
No, it looks like they've been all cut off at the wrist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying their fingers were cut off. I'm like,
Sorry, they've all been...
But yes, they've all been cut off at the wrist. They have their fingers. Their fingers just don't look quite like what they used to.
That's right.
Because they're, gone. But yeah.
Yeah. So with this kind of shit and in this kind of remote place, your imagination can run wild.
Yeah.
Fast forward a few weeks, and my friends, the investigation turned up a bizarre fucking answer.
Okay.
From a convoluted translated statement released by the Investigative Committee of the Russian Federation.
Ugh.
Quote, the biological objects, I like to call them hands.
Yes.
The biological objects found are not of a criminal origin.
Okay.
But were disposed of in a manner not provided for by law.
Oh.
Yeah.
So someone was trying to toss them.
Exactly.
We were done with them.
That's right.
There's nothing else to be done?
Our investigators will work to establish all the circumstances of the incident. Based on the audit results, a legal assessment will be made of the actions of the officials of the forensic medical institution responsible for the disposal of said biological agents. End quote. So,
yeah.
Somebody fucked up royal.
Somebody really fucked up. You got to be careful with your garbage.
Yes.
Especially with your hand garbage. Right. You got to really keep track of it.
Yeah.
Also, don't throw it away cremated. I feel like that's a good way.
That's one way, yeah.
To
You don't throw it in a river.
No.
No.
No. Yeah, come on. I'm getting angrier and angrier at this person for just willy-nilly
throwing it outside their car door as they were driving along,
Come on.
So that's right. The local forensic team either intentionally or accidentally dumped a bag of hands in a river.
Yeah.
Now, as to why and how did this happen, fuck if I know. I couldn't find a follow-up, but it's possible they thought it was just a bag of used gloves and medical shoe coverings, which were also found scattered at the shore. So, I don't know. I guess the lesson here is let's try and work a little harder when it comes to severed body parts, like, I don't know, Google the name on the box before you steal it and open the bag and look through it before you dump it in a river.
Yeah. I mean, just a little double checking.
Doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt.
No, you could, I don't want to say save a life, but properly dispose of one.
There you go.
There you go. That was someone's hands. His hands could have gone to college and you put them in a river.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
They could have been somebody. Oh, anyway. The end. The end of In-Betweeni 081. Thank you for listening, rating, subscribing, telling your friends about the Demon Stone, the Killy Stone.
Yeah.
Is now
what's going on? It's 2.
It's 2.
And are we going?
We'll provide an update.
Yeah,
We'll
absolutely.
definitely do that. Yeah. And please tell them about the box of human heads if you've seen it. Tell us.
Good times. Look out for that science care.
That's right.
a box.
And please, stay interesting.
Please do.